Hey guys, what's going on? Odam here, and welcome to my first playthrough on my second channel. Today we're bringing you a bit of a strange game, really. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. Now, I stumbled across this game when I was watching YouTube of like card openings and stuff of like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to collect that sort of stuff. A long time ago in my childhood, I was really into Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card games and the video games from and stuff like that. And I actually played this game when it first came out on the GameCube, and I would have been about, I think this came out in 2004 maybe. So I would have maybe 10 because I was born in '94. Well, it might have been maybe earlier, so I might have been like 9. Yeah, I think it came out in 2003, so it would have been I would have been 9 at the time, and that would have been like the height of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanboyishness, if that's even a word. But yeah, I played this game then, and I've never touched it since. Being a small child, as such. But yeah, so I've been watching card openings, pack openings and stuff recently, because I don't know why I find it interesting, because I used to love it myself. So I've been watching them recently. It's been like a new thing that I've been getting into, watching YouTube channels like with pack openings and stuff like that. But on my suggested feed was this game. Someone played it, the playthrough of it. If you search it on YouTube, you'll be able to find it. I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, he's done a playthrough, and I was watching through it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to play this game. But the only thing was that I couldn't really play it on my main channel, because that's kind of dedicated to Football Manager. I just want that to be Football Manager only. So I was like, alright, it's time to create a second channel where I'm going to play like walkthrough of my old games that I used to play, but also new games coming out. Like for starters, I want to play some like retro games from my childhood that I loved it. So yeah, enough talking. Let's kind of get into this. I've got my Nintendo Switch controller here, which I've managed to emulate, and it was a ball ache to do yesterday night. The controls aren't like my Y button can only be on that bumper for some reason. So the controls aren't in the perfect places. But let's hit a new game. Story mode. Who do we go for? Yugi, it's gotta be, surely. Gotta be the good guy. Good guy. I used to love watching the series. Oh, that's Slifer, the Sky Dragon War Campaign. I remember this game being pretty decent as a child, and I watched that playthrough recently. Those who claim to control the gods are in fact controlled by the gods. Not wrong now. Deep. Well, this must be the lab mentioned in the letter you got. Sick Domino Labs, yeah. This looks like the place. It's pretty far from the city. There's nothing else here. Doesn't the building look futuristic? Sick is a famous overseas game company, isn't it? It's a new game company that's just started here in Japan, but it's already becoming a major player. Although it's relatively new, it's gotten pretty big by releasing a bunch of innovative games. They've been using 3D images and virtual reality research to create some amazingly lifelike environments. It sounds a lot like Kaiba's company does. According to the invitation, they're doing the exact same kind of work as Kaiba's corporation. Sick has incorporated cutting-edge technologies to develop next-generation virtual reality technology. What an absolute mouthful that was. Sick hopes to work in the field of games to perfect this technology using the widely popular Duel Monsters. Sick plans to further development of technology through gameplay. Their technological goals may be scientific, but if they're using Duel Monsters, I want to get a look at it. course you do, Yugi. You're addicted, mate. You're addicted. Me too. This is so exciting, but why did they send invitations to us? I think they sent invitations to everyone who ranked well in the Duelist Kingdom and Battle City tournaments. Yeah, but I thought Taya, like, was shit. Or am I wrong? I don't know. I don't really remember her being involved in the TV show that much on the dueling side of things. In order to test the new duel simulator, Kingdom, SICK is sponsoring a test trial. I'm respectfully asked for your assistance in helping us make Kingdom the best game it can be. Is this guy trying to like is he a salesman? Is Yugi a salesman for this company? Is that the way he's going on? It also says to bring friends if you want. Naturally, I thought of you guys right away. Just so we're all clear, I'm here because I did so well in the tournaments. Oh yeah? Then where's your invitation? They must have sent it to the wrong address. Yeah, sure. At least we know that Yugi is here as a finalist. That's it. Come on, Tristan. I'll take you right here and now. Stop it, both of you. This is no time to fight. Look, there's someone from the lab waiting for us. Let's get going. You must be Yugi Moto. We've been waiting for you. Uh-huh, that's me. And these are my friends. Wonderful. Let's all go inside, shall we? I need to be keeping on my camera because it's gonna turn off at some point. Hey Yugi, didn't we see this guy at Kyber Corporation once? I think so. But all the people at Kyber Corporation give off the same weird vibe. You are correct. I did work for Kyber Corporation. Jeez, he heard us. We're almost at the main lab. What in the world is... This is SICK's latest simulator, codename Kingdom. This is just a prototype, we're only using the dual disc for packaging reasons. It's all original SICK hardware on the inside. Is this what you use to recreate the world of Duel Monsters? Yes, our tests of Kingdom have been very successful so far. We've constructed an entire fantasy world based on Duel Monsters. We'd like you to help us to test the simulator by simply playing the game you normally would. The simulator supports multiple players, so we will be able to play at the same time. In multiplayer mode, everyone joins the game as a different game character. It sounds like a network game or something. These games are so awesome. Kingdom is a fantasy world. The card monsters there are alive. You will all join the resistance to fight against the Empire, which is suppressing the general population. Of course, you'll all participate in the game as different characters. The game is currently set for a few hours, and we'll be recording your play data from here. Cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's play. Yeah. This is so exciting. I wonder what it'll be like. Yugi, does this seem on the level to you? Huh? What do you mean? This whole simulator seems suspicious. You're probably just overreacting. It's about to start. After 300 years of ruling the Rondavel continent, the Sirikvarth Empire, don't know if I'm probably butchering that, is faced with a crisis. Since the 12th Emperor, Heysheen, ascended to the throne, corruption and brutality has spread through the Empire. The people suffer oppression, but their complaints have fallen on deaf ears. Heysheen and a select group of his underlings have been living in the lap of luxury. Their lavish lifestyle is supported by heavy taxation, which has punished most of the populace to the brink. People on the fringes of the Empire have responded with a rebellion and revolt. This uprising has extended as far as northern part of the Empire on Vaxi Island. What's the matter? I don't know, but I've got a really bad feeling about this. Kingdom Simulator Overload. Safety lock engaged. Beginning transition to mode 2. Transition to mode 2 complete. Kingdom Simulator locking mode activated. What's happening? Wah! You've been put into the void, man. Yugi. Happened. Lord Yugi. Lord Yugi, wake up please. Lord Yugi! Oh, my head. You seem to be coming out of it. Where am I? Huh? You're in the port city of Makad on the western edge of Vaxi Island. You lost consciousness suddenly. You just seemed to pass out right in the middle of our meeting, don't you remember? Remember what? You appeared to be suffering from memory loss. Let me explain everything as quickly as I can. Your name is Yugi. You are the leader of the resistance here in Makad. We were planning our next attack when you passed out. We've tricked the Imperial forces into splitting up, and Etos, the ruler of these lands, is left with few guards. It was the perfect chance for us to break the Emperor's repressive hold, and we're just about ready to attack. Is any of this coming back to you? Anything at all? No. None of it. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. But it sounds like I'm expected to take command of the resistance. That is correct, Lord Yugi. You are, after all, supreme commander of the resistance. Without you, we don't even have enough marshals. You must lead on the front lines. Marshals? Oh dear, have you forgotten everything? Marshals are a type of general that are central to a battle. Marshals could control monsters. Engage in battle by pitting their monsters against those of the enemy. Each monster has incredible power equal to those of several thousand human soldiers. This is why the Marshal holds the key to victory in battle. However, the number of men with this power over monsters is small, including you. The resistance has but 3. So, you're telling me that I have this special martial ability? You have it in spades, sir. Although I'm afraid that your powers might be weaker in your current state. You will just have to get it back slowly in battle. In the beginning, I will assist your recovery, Lord Yugi. Remember that Imperial units usually have a marshal assigned to them as well. You will need to get your battle instincts back if you're going to defeat the Imperial marshals. For the time being, we need to finish planning our strategy and organize units. Come this way. Well, this is a fine mess we're in. I know. It doesn't feel like we have any control over the game. I think it's safe to assume that we're trapped in this fantasy game world. They must have been planning on using us as their lab rats from the beginning. I wonder if the rest of our friends are here too. It's likely. They're probably all just as confused as whatever character roles they've been thrown into as well. We've got to find a way out of here. I don't know how much of what the sick techies told us is true, but they did say that this is a game. Then it's got to have an ending, right? Maybe if we play the game and clear all the levels, it'll lead to a way out. That makes sense. With help from the rest of our friends, we'll sure to find a way home. That seems like our best bet for now. Alright guys, I'm just going to cut here for a sec because I want to look at, because you get monsters, secret monsters you can unlock in each mission, so I just want to check where the secret monsters are located so that I want to catch them all type thing. So I'll be back in 2 seconds for that. Alright guys, we're back. Please look carefully at the map. Rundaval. This is Makad. We are right now. Where we are right now. So we're in the little tiddly corner. I'm guessing we've got to work all the way down to like the bottom bit there. This is the target for our next battle. We're going to liberate the rest of Vaxi Island. Nice one, Chief. In order to do that, we've got to take up the control of Surgut, the provincial capital to the east. I see. Surgut is a large castle in the northern section. It's well defended and houses largest fighting force. Just missed that. We should be able to lure some units away from the capital by liberating nearby lands, places like Atos, Makad. We've already managed to thin out the defences in Makad. Let's attack in force and take our first victory. Okay, what should I do? You will direct your marshals on the field of battle and attack the enemy's main base, Lord Yugi. I am certainly not as strong as you, but I will also command a team of monsters to assist you. Just remember, none of your other marshals are nearly as powerful as you. We depend heavily on you. Your success on the battlefield is key to the success of our resistance. There are so many other details to plan. Let's start with organising our units for the difficult battle ahead. What do you mean by organising? As you may remember, I mentioned a little while ago the enemy army has its own marshals. Only a marshal commanding his own monsters stands a chance against an enemy marshal. No matter how weak a marshal may be, he can command up to 3 monsters. We're fighting an enormous empire. The number and the power of monster units are just as frightening. We must organise our own monsters into units so that we can combat the enemy. Luckily for us, we have several monsters that are willing to fight for our cause. First thing you need to do is organise your monsters into groups and assign them to your marshals. Each group of monsters is called a team. Please try and remember this, Lord Yugi. Let's start assembling our team, shall we? After the teams are assembled, it's time to send them into battle. When you are ready, please let me know. Also pay special attention to center monsters on each team. This monster is your team leader, and the team's movement speed is determined by the speed of its leader. I understand. Let's start assembling my team. Well, that was a lot of talking. And I absolutely apologise for my voiceovers of the characters, but you're just going to have to persist with me. I'll do my best. Alright, so this is, from what I've seen from the other guys' playthrough, your battle power. Right, so I don't know what determines the speed, to be fair, but I mean, we're looking all set to go, to be honest. Should we shave? Save successful. Here we go. The resistance is about to engage in its first battle. Let us take the victory on this day. You can see there are 4 villages, including the enemy main base in Makad and the base of Jakud. Thanks to our earlier planning, the main enemy force is smaller than it once was, as it's not massed nearby. The ruler of Etos has no idea that we are ready to attack. Let's take this chance to secure our position in the area. First, send someone to free the village of Ratum. It's not very far from Jakud. The village is filled with supporters of the resistance. It will be a good foothold from where we can attack. As we free nearby villages from repressive imperial rule, they will offer us items and money. We need both those things to help build out up our force, and we should try to free as many places as possible. Certainly, all of our teams are holding positions in Jakud, Let's select our team to send out into battle. Finally move your cursor over the location. I know what to do. Okay, it's time to go to battle. Oh, fucking Jesus. Right, I need to get used to these controls, Jesus. Right, I know there's a special character here. I think it's Silverfang in this location, because I remember seeing it on that Let's Play that I watched. We're going to make sure I'm not going to try and miss any of it, because there's loads of monsters on this game, to be fair. So I don't really want to miss many. So what's he got? Yeah, the guy that I was watching though, he was using like cheat code things to get more money. I'm not going to do that because I want it to be as tough as possible. Yeah, I didn't use cheat codes when I played it originally. I ain't going to use them now. You know, I think that's a bit cheap, with a cheap way to, no disrespect to the guy who it was, but you know, I want it to be difficult, I want it to be challenged, you know what I mean? Because I remember this game being quite challenging in parts. So yeah, like I said, I want to be challenged. I'm not going to use any cheat. Oh, well, I'm going to get the monsters because it'll be entertaining. Because you've got to battle them. I think if you don't win, like now, if I don't beat this wolf Silverfang, then I can't catch it. Then it won't be on my side. You can't have like multiple attempts at it. You just get one chance, and that's it. Which is kind of a good concept, I think, because there's some really strong ones. So I might lose some battles anyway against them. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to win every single one. But here we go. Let's jump into this. Our stars at the bottom indicate how many attacks we've got. So Beaver Warrior, you can attack 4 times. Skeleton Warrior 3 times, and then there's Skull. I need to learn the names of these 3 stars. So we can attack, and then it develops a bit more. You get like items and other additional perks, and like fighting at different times of the day will benefit different monsters, and like different parts on the field will boost their attack power, so they'll get like field bonuses. So this, you know, like some of the zombie monsters will get a boost at night, will get an attack and defense bonus at night because, you know, they're nighttime creatures, you know, and stuff like that, which is kind of good. I don't think this is too bad of a game. This kind of bit is a little bit basic, but I think the concept of the game is good, to be honest. I really do think they did a good job. Let's just twist me down a little bit. Yeah, I really do think the game in general is pretty good, all things considered. But we're going to smash through Silverfang anyway. You don't stand a chance, boy. I'm pretty sure there's monsters every level, so there we go, you get XP and they level up, and when you level up their attack and defense power goes up, and also once you get to certain levels, you'll get an extra attack star. So, there you go, Silverfang joined our army. Right. See, the key is to keep right, what's my fucking controller? Right, so when I attack this guy's base, we're gonna face him first. Got Hitotsumi Giant, Lava Moth, which is pretty weak, and Zaragun, which is also pretty weak. So in theory, how do I get off this? There we go. We should be able to smash through these pretty easily, but I'll let this guy have a bass. Excuse me. You cannot defeat an enemy in its main base, a town or castle, simply by fighting better than them. You must force the enemy to flee or defeat all the enemy monsters in order to win. It's difficult to defeat an enemy in a stronghold unless you've surrounded them and attack them in waves. Be careful not to chase your enemy too far, it might be leading you into a trap. Now let's get the enemy. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's remember this game, being sick. I'm going to try and collect all the monsters and play all the campaigns, because I think there's 3 campaigns. You get Yugi in Seth, Kaiba, and then Joey's like the super hard one, I think. After you complete them 2, you got to complete them 2 first before you get that one now. So who are we going to take out first? Let's go for the Hitotsumi Giant. It's weird to see this game so crisp, because I never, well, I say it's only in 1080p resolution, but I remember playing this on the old TV, like, you know what I mean, massive TV, you know, with a massive back on it, and it didn't look this good back then, like, didn't look so clean, like the models and stuff for the characters. It's kind of mad. Save up Yugi for the big battle against the boss. I think that's probably what I'm going to do with him. He'll face the tougher. Yeah, these will face the grunts. Shaimon and what's the girl's name? Fizdas, I think it is. They'll face the grunts, and then Yugi will face the toughest boss, because he has the best team, strongest team, which makes sense. Cocoon strings. Oh, Jesus. And my skull's been defeated, which is not a good start, because if they die, they will come back, but your monsters do come back, but they won't get XP for this now if I win. So it's not been a good. Get wrecked. Am I going to be able to wipe him out? 101. Yes. There you go, we won. So as you can see, they've got a boost of XP, whereas the little skull didn't get nothing. No, you stop. Yeah. Right, you can go in. Visitors, Horned Imp, I know that one. That's a classic old school monster, that. The bubbles, the big fat bubbles. Yeah, I'll probably do each episode as a mission. Don't want to keep them too long, but these episodes won't be as editorially heavy as the Football Manager videos that I make, I'm sure. Boom, get smashed. Don't even know if anyone's ever going to watch this series, but I'm doing it for fun anyway. I do YouTube for fun anyway. Let's be honest. It adds like another dimension, it adds more entertainment for me, because I get to kind of interact with the game a bit more. Same like with Football Manager as well, like I get to like catalogue my adventures on playing different sort of games, which is kind of fun. Well, this guy looks like he's going to get smashed. Penguin Knight, I used to have that card. Horn Imp I used to have. I don't think I ever had that crab card though. I don't think I ever got that one. I think I've still got my eyes guarded. Oh wait, you can wait, can't you? Yeah, I get smashed, boy. I've got a lot of stuff. I've still got my Yu-Gi-Oh collection back at my mum and dad's, I think, somewhere. I've got a lot of my kids' child toys and stuff. Like I got like Lord of the Rings stuff, Star Wars stuff, and Pokemon stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And you can go back in for round 2, you. Hopefully we're going to get there. I literally have no idea how long these videos are going to be. I'm hoping, well, I've tested out the audio, like there's sound coming from the game opposed to my mic, and I think I've got the balance right. I don't think the background music's overpowering in any stretch. Hopefully anyway, fingers crossed. 8 HP left and he's about to get smashed by Horned Imp. There we go. Defeated, boy. Visitor's got to level up. Kanikabuto, yeah. I don't think I ever owned that card. Not gonna lie. Such a sensitive thumbstick. You insolent runt! Just who do you think you are? Guards! Where are my guards? You're the only one left now. Prepare for the end. Ah, traitor! How dare you revolt against the Empire? I'll take some of you with me before I'm done. I don't think you are, mate. You're about to get shafted, boy. Yeah, these are all the famous, to me, famous monsters like Karibo. We'll get rid of that guy with Karibo, Celtic Guardian, Feral Imp, I remember them. Well, I remember all these, actually, from this team. But they're the classic Yugi monsters. Soldier Spike. No, he missed. Yeah, I don't know how many episodes or anything really. Like how many missions you got on each campaign. I remember them being quite long, to be honest, but you know, we're talking from years and years ago. So yeah, really, overall I couldn't really say all that much. Yeah, just checking in. Thought there was someone coming in then, but getting distracted, but it's not for me. It's only 2 o'clock anyway, was it? Right, we'll take out the insect. Basic insect. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Easy, easy win for us. Gonna take another. I don't think we'll get the job done. Just yet. I don't think, anyway. I think it's gonna take another two battles with this guy to beat him. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like the strategy element. I mean, obviously this is the first mission, so it's kind of basic, but when you get into it with a bit more depth, it becomes a lot more interesting with when you get all the components involved and like all different, you know, different marshals when you've got loads on the field at once. And obviously the AI is a bit more difficult as well later game, so. Ooh, big critical, big critical. That's what I like to see. Let's go Feral Imp, boy. Karibo's getting a bit of a beating here. Ooh, oh no, he's not. Am I even concentrating at this game? Currently not. because I don't need to, because I know I'm gonna whoop that ass. Come on, Celtic Guardian. Yeah, you got a time limit at the top as well, how long you got to complete the mission. Obviously, missions are long-winded when you've got so many battles going on, and it takes like multiple battles to just kill one individual marshal, doesn't it? As you can see in this, you know, it's this our third time round now. How'd you get up the life points thing? There is a life points. Oh. Needle sprinkler. Pew, 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 pew. Let's go, mate. You're about to get finished. Boom. Shadow Claw. Oh, see you later, boy. Pharaoh Limp gets a level up and does go reboot. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they've got to say. A splendid first victory, Lord Yugi. Our actions have been stirred the people in this land to fight back against the Empire. The noble families in this area are offering to assist us financially. If we continue to win like this, the resistance should grow nicely. The Empire is confused right now. But this is only temporary. They'll soon send units to hunt us down. That's some suggestion, I apologise. Let's take this opportunity to secure our positions and fight off the enemy. Now it's time for you to make an appearance, Lord Yugi. The people want to meet their saviour. Ooh, Black Lion Fire Dragon joins the fray as well. Interesting. Got some gold, got some items. There we go, that's where items start going into it. Got some big boy gold. Yugi's resistance army decides to undertake its next mission before the Empire strikes back. With Sue get confused about what to do next, the resistance plans to free a large agricultural village in the south. Our success in freeing Makad area has strengthened the determination of the resistance. Let's strike the stores of the Imperial forces and morale is high. We can cut them off from their supplies. The southern part of the island is mostly farmland. The Empire works most of the farmers like slaves. If we can free this area, all supplies to Sugut will be cut off and we'll gain a significant advantage. However, General Sabakal, one of the fiercest generals in the regular army, appears to be in the area. Sabakal is a dangerous foe, well known for his ferocity. I don't believe he has a large force with him but we should still be careful not to make any mistakes. That reminds me, I believe we've received some items in our last engagement. You can use these items by equipping them to monsters. Just remember that you can't change your mind once you send the monster into battle. When preparing for battle, think carefully which items you give to which monsters. Right guys, that concludes the first episode of the Falsebound Kingdom. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. Dislike it if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching and I hope to see you in episode number 2. Cheers, bye bye.